Hi, my name is Stephanie Ortiz, and this is my persuasion speech. We need to stand up and let our voices be heard. Our children need to be educated on the importances of preventing teen pregnancy. You ask why we should educate our children in the public school setting on teen pregnancy. Well, talking about why we should educate them is because they only talk about abstinence, only abstinence. We need to arm our children, besides the word abstinence, by educating them, um, which is the weapon that is good, so they can learn. They need to know the correct information so we can reduce teen pregnancies and prevent them as well. Currently, our school districts do not allow us to cover any information other than abstinence, like I have mentioned. We cannot mention condoms or birth control, strictly abstinence. According to the Center of Disease Control of Prevention in 2013, over 2,000 teens, girls become pregnant every day. The United States has the highest teen pregnancy, unfortunately to say. I have seen firsthand from teen pregnancy. My mother was a teen mom at the age 17, as well my sister at the age of 16. They were teen parents. It is said that daughters of teen mothers are 3 times most likely um, to become mothers themselves again. Not again, but themselves. Another subject that has addressed 14 girls are the different forms of birth control. We need to help them open the lines of the communication between teen and their parents and counsel teens to open with parents and request birth control if they are ready to be sexually active. I am sure parents prefer them to be protective, being on birth control than getting pregnant. Believe me, my mom did. Therefore, it is important to consider educating our children at the public school level to reduce and prevent teen pregnancies. In public school settings, according to Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, informing our children on how to prevent or reduce teen pregnancies is with education. Teen pregnancies can be terminal during teen years and can change the lives, futures of mothers, fathers, child, and families as well. Education on the importance of the abstinence and the results that can occur if the teen continues to be sexually active. Also, educating teens on how the way to avoid teen pregnancy is abstinence, which is the only subject allowed to speak about in school, in public school settings. We also need to teach the proper usage of condoms. Currently, our schools, districts do not allow teachers, nurses to speak about condoms. It is important to remind sexually active teens to use a condom every time when they have sex to prevent teen pregnancies and as well as sexually transmitted diseases such as HIVs and STDs. Often we hear of teen pregnancies, we tell ourselves, that's not going to happen to me. Or parents would be like, that's not going to happen to my daughter. It's imperative to promote a teaching in public schools settings for our children, parents, and other community members about evidence-based on strategies to reduce teen pregnancies and improve the adolescent reproductive health, including needs available resources in the target community. This will help prevent the taxpayers' $10.9 billion per year. Instructing girls to use birth control correctly every time if they are sexually active. Find a family planning clinic or a private physician for birth control. That's a good way to also do it. Physicians recommend the use of long-acting reversible birth control, which can be a good option for teens who are sexually active and non-compliant with oral birth control, and also injections, which are the shots that they inject every month or basically a month, every month. Something else to consider while educating on the outcomes of being pregnant as a teen is that parenthood is leading reasons that teen girls to drop out of schools. More than half of the mothers never graduate from high school, sadly to say. Pregnant teens and their unborn babies have unique medical risks. Teen pregnancies can cause premature birth, which is a high rate right now in the United States as well. Other consequences of unprotected intercourse include low birth weight for the babies. Like I said, sexually active teens can acquire STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. Teen can experience postpartum depressions, feeling alone and isolated after the baby is born. Um, like my sister, when she had her child, she did not feel happy. She felt isolated from her friends. She wasn't able to have fun like she was. Having heard some of the most important benefits on educating our children in the public school setting on preventing or reducing teen pregnancies should be implemented immediately. Immediately, when I say this, we need everyone's assistance in promoting teen pregnancies prevention. Although teen birth rates have been falling for the last 2 decades, more than 365,000 teens aged 15 through 19 years uh, gave birth in 2010. Like I have said, this is not a good thing for, of course, teenagers to be pregnant during school. They want to drop out. It's not what children want to see in their own eyes for their own children to go through. That's what my mother has told me. I'm on birth control as well. I'm an Epilon. It's a new experience to be on birth control. Never thought I would need it, but sometimes you're going to have to need it. It's part of growing up in life if you want to prevent pregnancies, and for me to keep going on schools to prevent from me having a baby as well. So I think it's good to be educated at schools, in my own opinion, and it's best for everyone, for their children, than having 13-year-olds, even 14-year-olds getting pregnant. Well, I hope you enjoyed my speech, and thank you for watching, and good luck with your speeches as well. Thank you.